course. Whatever, don't mind the noise in the background. It is just, you know, it's cutting down trees or doing something. But someone DM'd me and said, hey man, I don't have the money to go to the gym, and I, you know, don't have any workout equipment, and I don't want to go buy weights, this, that, and the other, but I want to like have a pull-up bar. And, you know, and he in his case, his parents didn't want to let him, or, you know, I don't know if it was him or her, but they didn't want to let him or her hang the pull-up bar from the door frame because they're like sketched out about it breaking, which is definitely true. So I took it in my own thought process and thought to myself, well, okay, what could you do that's like kind of cheap and not have a gym membership and still be able to, you know, get a good workout in with a pull-up bar and not have to hang it inside your house and possibly damage something. And then I thought to myself, for a good price, you could probably build your own pull-up bar. So I did a little research, and it's actually pretty easy. There's only 4 things you really need. You need 2 holes in the ground, 2 4x4s that are 12 foot long, 1 like metal 4 foot long, inch thick bar with that threads on each side. You can find them in any Home Depot. And then like 2 floor flanges that you'd put like a pipe into that you would thread it into. Now, if you want to do it the super expensive way, you would buy all that stuff and then get like Loctite, this, that, and the other. But if you do it all with like concrete, put it in the ground with concrete and like that, it comes out to like $120. So you also got to think to yourself, for $120 you could get a Planet Fitness membership for a year paid for, because it's like $120. It's $10 a month. So if you break that down, 12 times 10 is 120. So technically you could still go to the gym every day, but a lot of people also, not only do they not want to go to the gym because it costs money, they also don't want to go to the gym because whether they're not confident enough to go to the gym just yet, or they just don't want to go to the gym because there's other people there. Whatever reason you don't want to go to the gym, this is something you can do at home. And I've always wanted to do this, so I figured I'd film myself building this device and see how it works and see if it's useful or not. So I'm going to Home Depot right now. I'm going to go pick up 2 4x4s that are 12 feet long, put them in the ground, because I need mine to be really high because I'm 6'4", so I can't be having it low to the ground because I have a pull-up bar inside. But to hang it from a normal door frame I think it's like 6 feet, like 9 inches or something like that. I don't know. It's like almost 7 feet, because I'm 6'4" and I can still fit underneath it. But when I do a hanging pull up, my knees almost touch the ground and my feet are touching the ground, so I can't get all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. So I've always wanted to do this anyways. So I priced mine out already because I ordered it on Home Depot. I just have to go pick it up. It was $74.96. I'm not going to do the concrete in the ground because, 1, a lot of people don't want to do concrete because then it makes it pretty permanent, and 2, I don't think you need the concrete, but that's one thing we're going to find out if you do or not. I think if you successfully dig 3 feet deep into the ground with dirt, and then you maybe wet the dirt a little bit and pack it back in like it's a dirt jump on a BMX bike, I think it's going to hold pretty well, but we'll find out. Alright, so I didn't want to bore you guys too much, but I just had to dig 2 holes right now. Here they are. I just dug those bad boys out. They're, I don't know, probably 2.5 feet, 3 feet deep. There's the dirt. There's the dirt. Now I gotta take that pole right there that I got. That's a galvanized metal. I don't even know if it matters if it's galvanized or not, but that's a big old fancy word I'm hitting you guys with. I gotta put those on the boards, which are in my truck right over there, and then I gotta put that all in the holes, and then it's gonna be done. Pretty easy, surprisingly. Really only 4 things. We're a total of 6 things involved in this entire process. If you were to do it correctly and not do it the way I'm doing it, you'd put concrete in the ground. I hazard to guess Trey Jones doesn't permanently want a pull-up bar on the side of his house. Now I got 8 screws. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course I need one more. Hold on. I gotta drop one before.
Damn it, Screw, where'd you go?
Didn't drop one, just don't have one. Be back in a minute. So I made sure that these were relatively the same depth, because that's gonna make a huge effect whether it's gonna be level or not. Mind you, this is amazingly ghetto because I'm the least freaking, what do you call it, handyman ever. Whoa, almost crushed my toes. So you got these bad boys. Basically, I guess they're for like flooring, and you put them on the floor and you would put your pipe into it, whatever, but we're gonna use them as the main supports today. So there's 4 of them, so I got 4 for this one, 4 for this one, and I'm using just regular screws, deck screws. You can use whatever you want, whatever you got. They're pretty long because I want to get a lot of thread into the wood so it doesn't pull out when I'm pulling down. Last thing I need to do is end up on my butt when I'm giving myself a nice pull-up. Of course, wrong bit. I'll be back. Let me show you guys what we got going on here. That one drilled into this one. We're missing a screw. It's in this dirt pile somewhere. I'm gonna go pull one in a second, but I just wanted to show you guys that. And this one's the same over here. And now we have to take our galvanized pipe, which is threaded. We're gonna put this one in first, tighten it down almost all the way. All right, so as you can see, I started threading it into that side right there, but this is where it gets hard. It's not gonna thread all the way in because as you can see, this flange right here isn't as deep as many threads. So you're gonna have some thread showing. I mean, you could pre-drill into this piece of wood, but that definitely wouldn't be the big boy way to do it, but you can do that if you want. The hard part is now, you have to thread it into this side and then also thread it into that side. And theoretically, if you were to thread one side and the other side, it might loosen it up, but if I do this right, I think I can get it to go. All right, as I told you guys, when I said this before, I am not a handyman whatsoever. So when I was doing research on this, I found someone who had built it and I kind of followed a little bit of the way they were doing it and I wanted to try to do it that way, but I just realized that it's kind of stupid the way they did it, and no offense to that person, but I think there's a better way to do this because the whole issue is one won't get tight, so if you ever try to do a muscle up, it's gonna spin right off. So I decided now I'm gonna put that pole in and I'm gonna put that pole in, and then I'm gonna drill the bar onto it. So we kind of had to go back to the drawing board, but that's part of it. You're part of learning. That's why I wanted to do this, because I wanted to see if I could do it. I never claimed I was a professional builder in any means. I never claimed I knew how to do this. I just wanted to do it, and I'm showing you guys how to do it. So I just made a mistake, and you guys saw it firsthand. So now if you guys go to try to do this, learn from my mistakes, and don't do what I did, because I'm an idiot. All right, also, if you're doing the dirt method like I am, you're gonna really want to pack the dirt in because it's not concrete. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some dirt in at a time, take a 2x4, pack it in, put some more dirt in, take a 2x4, pack it in, make sure it's super packed in so that when I do go indeed to use it, I don't have any issues of it going back and forth because it's got loose dirt. So I started this at about 4:45. It's now like 5:45, and the sun is setting super fast today. So I guess you guys are gonna have to see the finished product in the morning. I'm just finishing here, packing dirt in, and then I'm gonna do my plan, and then tomorrow you will see the finished product. And I'm noticing right now that one pole is definitely higher than the other, but that's not an issue with the way that I did it. It doesn't matter anymore. If I did it the way I was gonna do it, it would have mattered. But we got all the kinks worked out for the most part. We're gonna see if the dirt holds up. I have to do a little bit of reinforcing here or there, but as of right now, I'm gonna finish this off, and then you guys will see the finished product in the morning. All right, so as you guys saw yesterday, I said in the morning I'd be showing you guys the pull bar, and it's done. But there's some depressing news, some really depressing news. I put it on the wrong side of the house. Trey told me I could put it on the side of the house. I put it on the side of the house over there, but when he said side of the house, he meant out front side of the house. So we had two different sides of the house in mind, so I have to pull it out of the ground now and move it to the front. All right, there's the final product, but Trey, where is the side of the house?
Well, that side of the house.
Getting relocated over there. All right, so that's the finished product. It's a little V'd out anyways, but I'm gonna take it out and put it over there. The pull bar is pretty freaking awesome, and it was really easy to build once I figured out how to build it, and it didn't take a lot of things. It didn't cost that much money. It only cost like 76 bucks. I'm gonna try to start doing more bodyweight stuff on it and just see where that goes. Maybe eventually I'll transfer over to completely bodyweight. I don't know. If you guys like this kind of stuff, let me know. If you guys want to see other stuff like this, let me know. And yeah, that's it. I'm out.